Welcome to Liz at Home. Today I'm going to be reviewing and putting Arteza gel pens through their paces. I bought the 60 set I've taken them out of the packaging because it's the only thing I really don't like about them. The packaging is flimsy. You can see I've got masking tape at the bottom. I've put them in this binder, really pretty binder that I bought at Amazon. The packaging really is floppy and flipsy and flimsy, I can't speak, and breaks and just was not nice to use at all. I ended up breaking it the first time I took them out, and then the pens themselves come in these very, very flimsy little thin plastic things, and I felt so irritated even swatching them on that, so I put them in this nice binder. I really like the binder. I'll put a link to it in the more information below. And with these Arteza gel pens, you get, in the set of 60, you get a lovely wide range of colors: 12 glitter, 12 fluorescent, 10 metallic, 9 pastel, and 6 rainbow. Look at that, a rainbow gel pen. 6 neon and 5 classic colors. The rainbow colors don't come out with more than one color at a time. It sort of floats between the first color you can see and flows into the next one. It will be interesting to see when one gets towards where the colors change, how they blend together. I'm quite excited to use the pen up and see where we get to. So I'm going to put these pens through their paces and see how they work. So I've swatched them all out in my trusty Bliss swatch book. There you can see them basically. And I'm going to test them. To start with, I didn't make a place for these fancy rainbow colors, so I'll just try them at the top here so that you can see what they look like. So this one has got, let me put that hand underneath there. It's got like a collection from a neon yellow to a turquoise to a pink back to neon yellow. But as you can see, as you start coloring, you just get that first color. The ink flows really nicely. Here's then another one of the rainbow ones. This one goes from a pink to a purple, yellow, pink. There we go. The price of these Arteza gel pens for the 60 set is $15.99, which equates in South African rand to 242 rand and 49 cents. And if you live in South Africa, it becomes expensive because then the shipping and the import duties are $16.33. So the shipping and import is more expensive than the pens themselves. So if you've got the $15.99 and the $16.33, it comes to altogether 490 rand 33 cents, which is quite a lot. But for me, I love gel pens, and I actually find these worthwhile because they really run well. I'm going to try some. I usually find, I'm starting with a neon pen. I usually find in gel pens that the neon pen does not flow well, and these are fantastic. I mean, you can just see how nicely they're flowing. So I'm back again and crunching my stool along. There we go with the neon. I'm not going to fill the whole thing in. Then there's glitter. The glitter pens are always my favorite. I think they're all of our favorites. And the glitter always just seems to run that much more smoothly than anything else. I could have done these before filming, but I think it's nice for you to see just how well the ink flows out of the pen. Sorry, I'm colouring in a hot mess state here. I didn't print this on fabulous paper. I just printed it onto normal computer paper. And then we have metallic colours. I forgot to take those out. Number 43 is a metallic colour. Let me find number 43 and 44. So the metallic colours also go well together. Here we are. The other thing about the pens is that they are not numbered. So I've numbered them all myself and then numbered them in my swatch book so as I do like to be able to see what's what and be able to choose. I think the next one of these that I print, I'm going to make a much smaller square for the little trial squares. And then they have some very nice basic colors as well. A brown I've taken out. Also flows beautifully. And I've taken a purple. And then they've got lovely milky colors, which write well on black and dark colors as well. These are other pens that also often stick in sets. And these are the only ones in this set that are a little bit sticky. These always appeal to me, these colors, the most. I love these kind of pastel colors. So now I also wanted to show you how well they spread, whether they spread well or not. So I'm going to start with the neon and doing a little square here, and then I'm going to take my paintbrush and see if it smears along, and it does. Spreads quite well. Then I'm going to take a metallic, and we can see that doesn't smear as well, which is unusual, and a glitter. It's interesting, that smears nicely. When I did it on better paper, when I was swatching, they smeared very well. Let me try the metallic again with my finger rather. And just the normal color. Oh, that's nice and wet. Yeah, the printer paper is very porous. So that does smear well, smell well. So that means one would be able to blend them possibly quite nicely. Let's see how visible they are on black. So let's try the metallic. That is quite nicely visible on black. And a glitter. That color not so much, the green. And the normal purple. Nope. Well, it is, but not really. And the neon orange, quite nicely visible. And then let's try the milky ones. Yes, beautiful. When a pen doesn't want to run, it often helps just to dot it. And the other milky one that I have out. And let's try this lovely neon. Great. So now we're going to see how well it blends, how well they blend. So I thought, let's take these two metallics and we'll see how well that blends. Sorry, going to bring this closer so that you can see what I'm doing. I do love the sound of gel pens. So I'm just scribbling the two together, and the thing is to try and keep the ink wet, and then you can blend the two quite nicely together. Those blend well. Let's see if we did part of this heart. And say we wanted to give it a green middle. Oh dear, poor heart. Must be an envious heart because it's green in the middle. And they blend quite nicely together. I think that's good. Let's see with the yellow and the pink here. They're both kind of neon. How they blend. Pinky. And quite nicely together if you scribble them together. See, you're getting a nice, whoops, upside down, orangey blend there. Now I want to also try, this paper is really not doing well. Now I want to try blending with a bit of glycerine. I learned about this from Jennifer Stay and also from the Frugal Crafter. For blending gel pens you can use glycerine. So I've decanted my glycerine, it's just normal vegetable glycerine, into this dinky little dropper bottle that I'm using, and then I put the smallest amount. Don't know if you can see the little drop that I've got there. And so then I'm going to try this here, coloring with the pink, and then using just a little bit of the glycerine on a brush, very little, and then going along the edge. And it actually makes the gel run a bit like watercolors. And you can mush the two together very nicely there. And then I'm going to go back into the pink and see. This is not the greatest of brushes I've got here. It's actually quite a pretty color there. So also with that, I want to see with the milky ones that didn't run so nicely, if I put some glycerine down, will it help them move? Let's see. kind of makes it go further, and you can paint with it a bit. It's quite cool. Like that. Okay, awesome. Then the last test I want to do is how consistent a straight line is. So I think the worst of these will be the milky one. Oh, I'm actually getting a perfectly consistent line. Then with the basic colors, I'm using the brown. Perfect. With the neon color, I'm using the orange. Feel like a school kid riding cars. Then with the metallic, I'm using, oh no, this is the glitter. Okay. And let's try a metallic. Can't keep straight, but perfect. So I also want to try blending some of the metallics with the glycerine, or spreading it a little bit, and see what happens with that. See how nicely that spreads. That works better on better paper. I'm going to show you on the swatch book, which is better paper. Let me take, what number have I got here? Number 44. I'm going to carry on with this a little bit and show you how nicely it spreads on the nice paper. See, it really goes out nicely. And if I go to number 43, no, I want to go to the glittery one, number 17 here. Look how nicely that spreads. So, okay, so my conclusion of these gel pens is that I think they are a very good buy. I really do. I think that you get good value for your money. I think if you live in South Africa, perhaps not quite as much as if you lived in the States because of the shipping, but that is hardly Arteza's fault. It would be nice if perhaps there was a stockist in South Africa that would like to stock them. Somebody like Art Savings Club or something like that. It would be super. But I hope you've enjoyed watching. Please remember to subscribe, and if you do subscribe, ring the little bell so that you get notified of any new videos that are uploaded. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.